There are many places in the Quran where God speaks about the reality of this worldly life. He refers to it as something which is a delusion, something fleeting, something that deceives. In the 185th verse of the 3rd chapter of the Quran, God says near the end of the verse, He says, وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا مَتَاعُ الْغُرُورِ. And let's think about this for a second. God says, and what is the world of this life? Except nothing but an enjoyment, a pleasure of delusion. Ghurur here, which comes from gharara, refers to not only something which is a delusion, but something that deceives, something that lures you in, something that makes you lose your bearings, something you sink into and just distorts your perception of reality. And especially since the 18th century, since post-enlightenment, where the world was sold a new vision, where humanity was made to turn their faces away from God and turn their faces towards the world. And they were sold this idea of a worldly utopia. And from this stemmed other ideologies and philosophies such as that of materialism. It's all about amassing as much as you can, having as much as you can, gaining as much as you can, outdoing your fellow human being from that perspective. And this was the world we were all born into, and this was the world that Arnold was born into himself. Hence now he finds himself in old age where he recognizes he's going to die very soon, but all those things he had spent his life amassing, he realizes he's not going to take them with him. He's not going to take them to his grave. I mean, when it's his time to die, and when he dies, he is no better than someone that's poor. And he seems to realize this, and hence he's very, very frustrated at death.
Are you afraid?
No, I'm not afraid of death.
I
I'm
am.
just pissed off about it.
Yes.
Because, I mean, especially I think when you have a life like we have,
Yes.
and then one day it's over, I mean, that really pisses me off.
Now look, I think his frustration at death is misplaced. He should really be frustrated at the system that led him to believe it was all about material possessions and enjoying what you have in this life, and that's it. You know, the system that didn't inform him of the small print that he was going to die, and at death, you're separated from all those things you've been working for. If he was a Muslim, and I want you to let's think about this for a second. If Arnold had read the Quran and was a Muslim, he could have enjoyed his wealth in this life and had it, and at the same time being grateful for it, and that gratitude for what he was given would have, in a way, transported his wealth from this life into the next. But now he's just had this life, enjoyed this life, this fleeting pleasure, and now it's coming to an end, and he realizes he's not going to take anything with him, and it's frustrating him. And may God guide him. May God guide him and all of us. But I think his life and the way he feels right now is a lesson for every single one of us. All those that have been born into a world which sells this false notion of what life is all about, what the purpose of life is. And we should realize that this materialism, this amassing wealth and hoarding it, we're not taking any of it with us. That's not the objective of our existence. Our objective here is to get to know our Creator and to worship Him. And yes, sure, enjoy the world, enjoy the blessings of God, but be grateful for them. And your gratitude is recognizing your Creator and worshiping Him. And that's what it's all about. Now, I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time, take care.
Hopefully,
Yes.
there is a life after this.